So the hot real estate news this week is Arlington County passed the missing middle legislation. So what that essentially is single family. So think about single family zoning. Now they're allowing certain homeowners to create accessory dwellings. So think apartment buildings by right. You can build small apartments, duplexes, I believe up to 6 units in select neighborhoods. And the number one question I'm getting, because we have a lot of clients that own property in Arlington, is do I think that Arlington home values are going to increase because of this? So my short answer is no, right? There are a couple of reasons. There are 120,000 homes roughly in Arlington, and they're only allowing for 58 of these dwellings each year over the next 5 years. And it's very restrictive. You got to have certain levels of parking. You got to be within a metro. Like, it's a lot of provisions. And I think that those provisions are going to make this kind of like, it's going to take some time, right? It was super controversial because, there was one side that said that Arlington, if you know, is super expensive and they need more affordable housing for the people that live and work in the county. Think about, your school teachers, your civil servants, the people that work for the county, the people that just work just at the things that you guys know and love about Arlington. They got to live so far away. Where are they going to live? I believe there were cities like Minneapolis and some other cities that instituted this, and it went really well. But what I think you are going to see is I think you are going to see some old Arlingtonites that are like, I'm done, I'm out, I'm going to sell, right? Because I don't want the house next door to me to have 2 or 3 units, or I don't want the lot that was a beautiful, single family, great neighborhood to have what they perceive as new neighbors, right? And that's sad because everyone deserves housing. Everyone deserves housing. I've been on my soapbox about the need for affordable housing, and I think as a real estate professional and a developer, we need to have a very real conversation about rental versus home ownership. And there's a big push, especially from all of my, I'm in Prince William County. There's a big push from all of our county council and really everyone about affordable housing. And these developers are bringing in homes that are rental properties. Well, that's not helping, right? The people that you think it's helping. You're giving them subsidized living, but you're not giving them something that can help them create and build wealth. We know that home ownership is the key to building wealth. So I'm going to challenge a lot of our civic leaders to think larger. While this is great, kudos to Arlington County. You guys were brave. I don't think this would ever happen in a lot of surrounding counties. Alexandria, Fairfax, you guys had the balls to do it. You had the kahunas to do it, which was great, right? But there needs to be another level. Like, are you creating opportunities for people to own homes in your county, right? So I got a couple of ideas I want to share, and you can pass this on to your favorite civic leader. Anytime you have an opportunity, oftentimes the people who need it the most, the opportunity for rezoning, the people who need it the most can't take advantage of it. So what if Arlington County created a grant program for existing minority homeowners, right, in places that probably would welcome this type of development, that probably need this development more than some of the other parts of Arlington, right? What if you allowed grant programs for them to turn their homes into properties that could be an accessory dwelling or a small apartment building? That would be twofold. Number one, you would create more opportunities for people who already own existing homes, right? And then you'd also help them build wealth, which would pass on from generation to generation to generation. And, I own quite a bit of property in Arlington. I've owned it for over 20 years. I really made sure I understood the significance of, there were a lot of Black home owners in Arlington. The key thing is notice where the churches are in Arlington, right? Over on Superman Hill and in Knock and like just north of Shirlington. That was all Black home ownership, right? All the way up to Glebe Road, Johnson Hill, right? This is a really good opportunity for us to there are still some homeowners in there that if you gave them grants to be able to create opportunities, to build wealth, to create more income, it would be a win-win. Right. So I just think we need civic leaders that are thinking this large, people who are brave enough to have the conversations, because at the end of the day, It's going to be about what you did for the people who needed the help the most. And there are a lot of people in Arlington who don't need the help. Those are the people that were fighting against it, right? And the people that were fighting for it were the people that knew and understood that people needed the help. So if you have any questions about Arlington real estate, let us know. We're about to do an on-site seminar at one of our apartment buildings that actually is affected by this new legislation. So that would be a good opportunity for you guys to come out and just kind of talk and chop it up a little bit more. I'm always going to tell you, I might not tell you what you want to hear, but I'm always tell you what you need to hear. Alan Johnson with the AJ Team. You have the dream, we have the address, and we'll see you soon.